Thanks for joining us for this edition of Meet the Candidates. We are sitting down with a Bordentown representative for the Progressives, Mr. Anthony Eden. First of all, thanks for joining us. I'll ask you, what would you do to further transparency in government?
Well, as you know, we have led the charge on this from when we were in government the last time. And what I would like to see, especially at the Legislative Assembly level, the declaration of interest, that it be dealt with, that it be monitored, and areas like that, that we stay on top of that.
What do you see as the two biggest challenges facing Cayman at this moment?
I would see that we need more work for our people, more jobs, unemployment. And I must add into that not just two or the third. The concern there out there is the crime, and I think we need to be looking at that in a more concerted effort.
How would you ensure Cayman's economic well-being while at the same time protecting the interests of Caymanians themselves?
Well, one of the things across the board, and it's been talked about a lot, is the education. We need to get our people better educated, especially for the higher paying jobs. As you know, the number of work permits we have here, that we need to put in line that we can train our Caymanians.
You are running in Bordentown again with the Progressives. They are independent candidates. What should voters bear in mind when it comes to a selection between an independent candidate or a party candidate like yourself?
Well, I have been with as you know, we started the PPM, excuse me, 10 years ago, and I've been one of the founding members of that. The way that we operate within the system, the party system, it's a concerted effort. Everybody pools their ideas, and we know what we're going. My responsibility, we share these things before we go in cabinet. As you know, I served in cabinet for three terms, 12 years. And it is important that when you go in there, all cabinet ministers and the rest of your backbench supporters know what's going on, what your ideas on education, what your ideas on health, what your ideas on tourism, and things like that. We have to be together, and I think that has been demonstrated over the years. It's not the party, it's the people that run the party. Guns don't kill, it's the person that pulled the trigger on the gun. Computers don't lie, it's the people that put the information into the computer. And that's what I believe, although parties have got a bad name, I think it's not the party.
The people of Bordentown have 4 votes this time around. Why should Anthony Eden be entrusted with one of those votes at this election?
I have represented them at backbench level, and as I said, 12 terms in cabinet. And one of the great things by being with a party at that time, not name per se, but with a team, was the completion of the Georgetown Hospital. That was kicked back and forth all over the place, and it wasn't until I was able to get 2 terms with people that shared the same view that I have, that we now have the type of hospital that we now have.
Thank you very much, Mr. Anthony Eden. He is a candidate in Bordentown representing the Progressives. Thanks for joining us on this edition of Meet the Candidates.